trying new things, experimenting with these throws for the last week and a half or so. I'm looking at a lot of timing, a lot of coordination, a lot of body mechanics as far as the relationship uh, with the body has with the ball. And in this video, it's real. It was a really frustrating day because I spent so much time the last week and a half utilizing my upper body as far as as the momentum gatherer or the acceleration gatherer, and today I took it away, and so I had to then find out how to find those same good positions without using my upper body, and so I can stay relaxed in the upper body and letting the ground do the work for me. So it was very challenging, but this was very good. What my thought process is actually revolving around is external rotation through the ground. Um, Earlier in this week and a half, I simplified my winds. Of course, I had a big problem of yanking the ball in the second wind just to make it go, but I'm becoming much more understanding that the first wind and the second wind are very closely related, and it really doesn't matter if you feel tension anywhere from the ball getting casted out over your left hip around your right side. It all that matters is that you feel tension when the ball is at zero. So right now, all I'm thinking about is no pushing, no upper body movement at all. I'm looking for a good hip position, and I'm looking for every time that the ball goes around my left side, I'm setting my left, loading my right side, and I'm looking to externally rotate right here. And I'm trying to get this idea of load both legs, and it's going to time up right there. What I'm trying to do with the wind is to simulate from catch to the time that I put my heel on the ground at the point of acceleration, hopefully. So what this is doing now, coming to the first catch, it's setting that mental state into my brain. So if I'm thinking when the ball is going out left, I'm going to load both my legs in the wind, but I'm going to make sure that I'm externally rotated when the ball comes around the right side. That's the same idea that I'm doing at the first catch. So right here, I'm putting pressure into the ground, making sure my catch is stable, making sure that I am prepared to develop and gather torque until the ball reaches the point of acceleration, which is our line, which is the bottom of the pendulum, which is whatever you want to think about. But that's what I'm thinking right here. It's externally rotating, right? So what I'm doing now is I'm externally rotating, spreading the ground as hard as I can, making sure that my left axis is stable right where it needs to be. But the thing is that I'm putting my heel down too early. It's too I'm not done yet. I'm not done working the ball until it gets to that point, which is just in front of me. And so, see, if, as you can see, my low point is drastically to the right side. I don't want it so far to the right, because then it takes I'm not accelerating the ball at that point. I've already punched. I've already shot the gun with no bullet in it. I mean, I'm looking to spring or load longer. I need to load just a hair longer until that ball gets to the line, and then I can put the heel down into my next catch. And what's awesome is that literally nothing changes about the mindset. I get to my catch, I'm looking to externally rotate my feet until the ball then allows me to put my heel down. And it's that's what is making me think that I'm simplified as much as I possibly can. I'm looking to ground and make sure that my left axis is where it needs to be. And from the time that I'm at my catch initially to the time that my heel gets to the ground, is the time that I wasn't spending, I was cutting it off. I was completely neglecting that time. I just went from the catch to throw. And it doesn't work like that. The throw doesn't happen from the catch. It happens from the point in which the ball is at zero, or the point of acceleration, the bottom of the pendulum. It does not start here. This is the point of potential energy. Now I'm looking to get into that position. But as we mentioned earlier, I am early, and so I'm not looking to put my heel down too early. That is going to cut me off. That makes it a horizontal throw. I don't want to think slap the heel down because it's too early. That is a manifestation of the body doing what the body wants to do, uh, without acknowledging where the ball placement should be. And so that's where it becomes a problem, because my body position is dictated on where the ball allows me to be. So this where is where it becomes very specific and very different, because when other people talk about body mechanics, they're thinking about, I'm going to go fast and screw the ball. I'm saying I need to go because the ball allows me to go. This is what the biggest difference is that people are trying to use physical ability rather than listen to the implement that they're wielding. When I throw, I want to think of little people throwing. I want to put little people technique into a larger person, and the larger person, I mean, based on hopefully the physical aspect of the sport, the throw should go farther. The principles that the little people like Dempsey McGugan and Jake Norris and all these other guys are using, I don't understand why they aren't being copied more, or like thought of more. It's not just a big person wins. It's not that at all. It's the most technical plus as big as you want to be, or whatever they want. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'm looking for the technical aspects of it right now. And so that's basically it. I'm just looking for the point of the catch to the point in which the ball gets to zero, and that's about it. And mind you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea if I didn't challenge my own thought process behind what I was thinking. I took away what I presumed to be the motor, and I created a new motor. And that's the point. That's going back and forth. That's trial and error. That's testing. That's how I'm going to throw whatever distance that I